Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking story from Burkina Faso that's turning the world of prison reform, food security, and national development on its head. Buckle up, because what you're about to see could spark a revolution across Africa. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has just taken another daring step. In a move that's as controversial as it is visionary, he's transformed the country's prison system by turning jails into productive hubs. Inmates now work on farms, slashing their sentences and, more importantly, fueling the nation's hunger for independence. This isn't just prison reform, it's a statement on food sovereignty and African liberation. Could this be the catalyst for a continent-wide shift towards self-reliance? And is the West ready for an Africa that doesn't plead for aid but produces its own prosperity? Let's find out. Imagine this. Once idle inmates are now the backbone of Burkina Faso's food production. Under Captain Traoré's leadership, prisons are being reinvented as agricultural training centers and production units. The old model of wasting state resources on incarceration is out. Now, every hour spent working on the farm is an hour invested in the nation's future. We've never seen such yield before. Our prisons are now sites of hope, innovation, and real change. At Bapuro Prison Center, fields of rice, maize, and wheat stand as testament to what happens when discipline meets purpose. Every inmate who tills the soil isn't just serving time, they're gaining skills, rebuilding lives, and contributing directly to national development. Burkina Faso is not just rewriting its own destiny. In a region where many nations still depend on foreign food aid and international summits for survival, this bold strategy is a game changer. With 90% of the population under the age of 30, this innovative approach is fueling both economic growth and national pride. By integrating inmates into the agricultural workforce, the government has turned a costly burden into a productive asset. The new community service law lets offenders earn reduced sentences through their work on the farms, equipping them with practical skills and a renewed sense of purpose. The result? Lower crime rates, a stronger economy, and a nation that's steadily moving away from dependency. Before we proceed, here is a kind reminder to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from around the globe. Let's continue. But the transformation doesn't stop at prison farms. Captain Traoré's administration is revolutionizing agriculture with high-tech solutions. From distributing hundreds of tractors and tillers to introducing mobile apps that provide real-time data on weather, soil, and market trends, the goal is clear: make Burkina Faso a net exporter of agricultural products. Modern equipment is now in the hands of smallholder farmers, thanks to massive subsidies and state investments. These tools are not only boosting productivity, they're transforming the very fabric of rural life and agricultural practices. Equally important is the push towards agroecology. Burkina Faso's government is championing crop rotation, composting, and sustainable water management to protect the land for future generations. Training programs are teaching farmers organic methods that reduce reliance on chemical inputs, ensuring that the drive for food independence is both economically sound and environmentally sustainable. Let's hear from one of the men at the forefront of this transformation. Listen to what a former inmate had to say about his new life on the farm. "Before, I had no skills, no future. Now, I've learned to farm. When I leave, I'll be able to support myself and my family. I am not just growing food, I am growing my future." These personal stories show us that this isn't forced labor. It's an empowering journey from confinement to contribution, from punishment to progress. Burkina Faso's transformation under Captain Traoré is a beacon of hope. It challenges centuries-old dependencies and colonial mindsets. It's a reminder that Africa has the land, resources, and innovative spirit to feed itself and thrive. The big question remains: why aren't more nations following suit? Now, we want to hear from you. Do you believe that this model could be replicated across Africa? What does true self-reliance look like to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. And if you're passionate about real change, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into stories that matter. Burkina Faso is not just surviving, it's flourishing. With innovative programs like the People's Investment Program, citizens are directly involved in steering their nation toward a future of self-sufficiency and economic independence. This isn't just about food, It's about reclaiming dignity, sovereignty, and a brighter tomorrow for all Africans. Remember, when we invest in ourselves, we build a legacy that transcends borders. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories from around the globe. Until next time, keep believing in the power of change.